Hi guys, welcome to the CATWay. So in this video, we are going to solve our daily set. And before we begin, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Now moving on to the question that we have. So it's been given that the following table provides partial information about the number of graduates employed in 4 sectors, namely A, B, C, D in each of the years from 2003 to 7. Now the table also provides partial information about the average salary of graduate employees employed in each of the 4 sectors during the given period. Now, the number of graduates employed in these 4 sectors in 5 years from 2003 to 2007 are 800, 1000, 900, 1200 and 1500 in the same order. So in the same order means 2003 mein they are 800, 4 mein they are 1000 and so on. Okay. Now the numbers that are missing in the empty cell of the tables are all non-zero integral numbers, and the number of graduates employed in the sectors A, B, D in the year 2003 are in ratio 1:2:4, not necessarily in that order. Okay, so it could be like 4. The actual ratio, see, between A, B and D, what has been given is that the ratio is between 1:2:4, but not necessarily in that order. So it could be 4:1:2, it could be 1:4:2, anything it could be, right? So that is what has been given to you. Okay, chalo. Now moving ahead, so what has been given? Okay, the table has been given. Okay, so abhi though I don't see that anything is there which we can actually do over there. So let's directly move towards the question and let's solve the set on the basis of the questions that we have. Okay, now the first question is that the total number of graduates employed in sector A and B combined in the year 2003 is. All right, so basically now what we need to find is the percentage values of A and B in the year 2003. Now guys, let's say this is A, this is B, this is C and this is D, right? This has been given. Okay. Acha. Now you see that the percentage, let's say the total percentage is, okay, percentage of graduates is A, B, C and D, right? Now that is going to be multiplied with the average salary to get the overall salary, right? Let's say those many are the number of people, you multiply it with that, and you get the overall salary. So basically what you are going to do is 5 into A plus 7 into B plus, now you do not take C into account. Why do you not take C into account? Because the ratio only for A, B and D has been given. So in case of C, what we are going to write is 100 minus A minus B minus D into 8 and plus D into 10. Okay, and this value would be equal to 7.58 into 100 because the total percentage value is 100, right? So this will be there. Okay, now upon solving this, guys, what do we get is that 3A plus B minus 2D is equal to 42. So this is what we get, है ना? Okay. Acha. Now you know that the ratio of A, B and D is 1:2:4, but not necessarily in that order, right? That means one of them is going to be X, one of them is going to be 2X, and one of them is going to be 4X. Okay. One of them is going to be X, one of them is going to be 2X, and one of them is going to be 4X. Okay. Chalo. Now guys, what you also know is, see, what you have is ki X, the values of A, B and D are X, and what you definitely know is that X has to be a factor of 42 because everything is an integer, so X definitely needs to be a factor of 42. Okay, now X needs to be a factor of 42. Now when X needs to be a factor of 42, guys, the only possible case that you can form over here is going to be when you take, see, A is equal to X, B is equal to 4X and D is equal to 2X. This is by hit and try. Take it. We arrive at that when you take A is equal to X, B is equal to 4X and D is equal to 2X, only then you are going to satisfy the condition. Otherwise, you see what is going to happen is, let's say you take 4 as A. Okay, so you get 12X, you take B as X. Okay, so 13X minus 2D, that is minus 4D. Okay, so you get total of 9X, right? Now that is not going to help you because 9X is equal to 42. You will get the value of X as a decimal number. Okay, but that is not possible. You have to take X as an integral number. You have to convert X into an integral number. So only these values are going to satisfy the criteria over there. Okay. Now, because only these values are going to satisfy the criteria over there, we're going to put it into it. So what you get is 3X plus 4X, 7X minus 4X is equal to 42. So basically we get 3X is equal to 42, and from there we get the value of X as 14. Now if the value of X is 14, That means the value of A is 14 and value of B was 4x, so it will be 56. Okay. Now guys, total number of the percentage of graduates of like A is 14 and B is 56. Okay, A is 14, B is 56. Okay. So when A is 14, B is 56, total value of the percentage is 70%, and 70% of 800 is what you have to find. Okay, of 800 you have to find, and that would be equal to 560. So option number C would be the right answer over here. Also, now we know the values of these four. Okay, so the values of these four are going to be 14, 56, then it's going to be 28, and this is going to be equal to 4. Okay, this is going to be equal to, this is going to be equal to 84 2. Okay, so this is what you have over here. Take. Now guys, moving on to the second question that we have. Take care. Just a second, let us remove this all data. So and then moving on to the second question. All right guys, so what we have over here is that what is the difference between the number of graduates employed in sector C and B in the year 2006. Okay, so in 2006 it is talking about that what is the difference between the number of graduates employed in the sector C and B. So for C, so you know that in 2006 the total value is 1200. Out of that 20%, that is 240 are graduates in C. And similarly, you know for D that in D also there are 240 graduates. Okay. All right, guys. But for A and B, you know nothing, right? For A and B, you know nothing over there. Okay. But one thing what you can say is that let's say this is A. Okay. If this is A, you can write it as B, or a better way of writing would be 60 minus B, 60 minus A. Okay. So to get them into a single variable. Okay. So you have what you have is A in and 60 minus B. Okay. Now the thing that the way the equation we wrote into the first one, okay, the same way we will write it over here. That is 8A plus 8 into 60 minus A plus 20 into 7 is 140. Okay, 20 into 7 is 140 plus 20 into 10, that is 20 into 7 is 140, 20 into 10 is 200, and that is equal to 8.2 into 100. Okay, so 8.2 into 100, that is equal to 820 is what you have. Take care. Now 820 में से 34 minus करो. ठीक है, what will you get? 52 and 48. Take. So 8A plus 560 minus 8A is equal to whatever is going to be. Now it doesn't matter because 8A and 8A they get cancelled over here. Okay, they get cancelled over here. So you are not going to get the actual value. You're not going to get the actual value of A. And since guys, because we cannot find the actual value what A contains, we cannot say what is the value of the percentage value of B over there in that year, right? So because these things are not possible, you will never be able to calculate the difference between the employees of C and B. Hence the correct answer over here is cannot be determined. Okay, hence the correct answer over here is cannot be determined. Okay, chalo, let's move ahead to the third question. So what do you have today? So which of the following cannot be the total number of graduates employed in sector D during the given period? Okay, so it is talking about which of the following cannot be the total number of graduates. Okay, all right guys, so let us now consider the year 2007. Take care, we are considering the year 2007. Take care. So let's say this is B and this is C. Take care, this is B and this is C. Take care. And in that case the D ones will be 100 minus 25 minus B minus C. Take care. So in D what you have is basically 75 minus B minus C, because total was 100. Now out of 100 you subtract 25 minus B minus C, so 100 minus 25 is 75 and minus B minus C is what you get. Take. Now writing it into the same way that we have written earlier, 25 into 8 200 and 25 into 8 200 plus 9B plus 8C plus 75 minus B minus C into 8 is equal to 825 is given to you. Take it. Now guys, what you get is 200 plus 9B plus 8C plus 75 into 8. Now what would be 75 into 8? 75 into 2 is 150, and 150 into 4 is going to be equal to 150 into 4 is going to be equal to 600. Okay, so this is what you get. Minus 8B minus 8C is equal to 825 is what we get over here. Okay. So now what do you have is, now you see 8C and 8C is gone. What you are left is B is equal to 25. What you are left is that B is equal to 25. Okay. Now guys, when you know that the value of B is 25, what you can say is that the value of C plus D, whatever they are going to be, is equal to 50, right? So D ka value is going to range from 1 to 49, both inclusive, right? Both inclusive. Okay, so D ka value is going to range from 1 to 50, sorry, 1 to 49, because minimum C has to be 1 because it's a non-negative, non-zero integral number. Okay, so C ka value minimum has to be 1. In that case, D would be 49, and C ka value has to be, if C's value is 50, D's value will be 1. Okay, so the value range of D is from 1 to 49 is what we get. Okay, acha, from the previous ones, like from 2003, if you see, out of the 800 people who were there, okay, out of the 800 people who are there, 2%, only 2% are going to belong to D, right? Now what is 2% of 800? Now you see 10% is 80, 1% is 8, and 2% is 16, right? Then you have in 2004 20%, that is 200 people. In 2005 you have 30%, that is 270 people. In 2006 you have again 20%, that is 240 people. Take it. Whereas, so but we are unsure about what is the case in 2007. Okay, so till now the total is 16 plus 200 plus 270 plus 240. Okay, so this is what we have, है ना? Acha, sorry, it's C which is going to be 2 over here. Oops, sorry guys, it's C which is going to be 2 over there. Okay, I made a mistake. So this won't be 16, this is going to be equal to 800 into 0.28, that is 224. So the total value that we get over here is 934, right? 934. Take. Now guys, if the value of D in 2007 is 1%, take a value of D is 1%, that means another 15 people would be added into it, right? So the minimum possible value of people from D is going to be 949. And when the value of D is 49% of 1500, okay, 49% of 1500, you are going to add 735 into it, okay, and in that case what is going to happen is that the total value will be 1669, right? So both these values A and D is possible. Also guys, when you see that B and C, both of them lie between those values, okay? So now you will have to check, you cannot directly say okay, this is out of the range that we get for D, so hence that cannot be the right answer, because all the 4 values are falling into the range of D. Okay, so you need to identify going via the percentage calculations. Okay, so let's talk about 967. So for 967, if it is there, okay, so till 2003 to 6, 934 employees were there. Okay, 934 employees were there, and after adding 2007, if there are 967 employees, so if you subtract 934 employees from there, you get that 33 employees were there in 2007. There were 33 employees in 2007. Now guys, if there are 33 employees, what is 33 of 1500? 33 of 1500 is equal to 2.2%. Now that is never possible. Why? Because we know that all the blanks are non-zero integral, and 2.2% is not an integral value. Hence 967 cannot be the number of employees, and option number B will be the right answer. So this was a pretty good set guys, and hope you have understood the set well. Thanks for watching the video.